Now that we already know what are the parts of the parabola, we are ready to graph parabolas. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna graph parabolas. First, we're gonna start with the first example. It's this one right here. X plus 1 squared is equal 8, y plus 4. Since we don't know and we're starting, I hope you can write the standard form for the vertical equation. And we know it's vertical because it starts with x. So we know the question is vertical. And now we write the standard form to guide ourselves. That it will be x minus 8 squared is equal 4p y minus k. And then we are ready to graph the equation. First of all, what we need to know is if this graph is gonna be vertical, positive, or negative. That means up or down. It's gonna be vertical since it starts with x, and it's gonna be up because this number right here is positive. So we know the graph is gonna be up and it's gonna be vertical. Now we have to find the vertex. That is where we will start plugging in the points. The vertex is ours, h and k. This one is h and this one is k, as we see in this formula right here, our guidelines. And remember that every time we take this out of the parentheses, we will change signs. So the vertex will be at -1, -4. Let's plug it in. -1, -4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we need to know where is the vertex, where is the directrix, and the focus. Remember, since the graph is going up, the focus will be up right here in some space, since the focus is always inside the parabola. Now, how do we find that? We divide this number by 4, and that will give us the focus. So the focus will be 8 divided by 4. This will be 2. Up, because it's gonna lie inside the parabola. And since the distance from the focus to the vertex is the same distance to the directrix, we know that the directrix is gonna be 2 down outside the parabola. Right here. Now, how do we plug in the other 2 points? That's super easy. You have to divide this number again, but now by 2. So you divide 8 by 2, and it's gonna be 4. And that will be the width of the parabola. Every time you have the width, you have to start counting both sides, starting from the focus, not the vertex, the focus. So it will be 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one right here will be our parabola. And we can see, as I said, it's gonna be up and vertical. The focus is inside, the directrix is outside. And now, what is the axis of symmetry?